You wanna know what's in my bowl? Well, let me tell you. I made some Italian wedding soup with turkey meatballs. And let me just tell you something. For a soup Sunday, this is hitting the spot. Let's make one of my favorite soups, but in a little bit of a healthier option. Some Italian wedding soup. And I'm gonna do them with mini turkey meatballs. So in the pot, I have a half a stick of butter and 2 tablespoons of good olive oil, 3 carrots peeled, 1 onion, 1 shallot, and 4 stalks of celery, 4 ribs of celery. And we're gonna get that sauteing to get nice and translucent. So this has been going for around 8 to 10 minutes. We're gonna add in a little bit of oregano and a nice big pinch of course, sea salt. I have 2 heads of escarole, washed and chopped. Make sure you wash your escarole really well. It is a very dirty vegetable. And we're adding in 4 cups of chicken broth. I'm going to get this simmering on the back while we make our little meatballs. Add in 1 egg, teaspoon of garlic and onion powder, tablespoon of Parmesan cheese, around 4 leaves of basil chopped up really fine, and 1/4 cup of panko breadcrumbs. Some fresh ground pepper. So we're going to mix this up with our hands, and our soup is simmering, and we are going to scoop these little balls, I'm going to make them mini, into the soup, and they're going to cook super fast as well as add so much flavor to our broth. So our soup has been at a simmer for around 25 minutes. And now with it at a nice boil, I'm going to use a teaspoon. And I like making the balls small here. Now, usually I use an ice cream scooper a lot of the times, but I want them tiny, and we're just dropping them in. So our meatballs have been cooking now for around 10 minutes. We're going to add in 2 cans of Goya white beans. I add them with the liquid. Why? It helps thicken up the broth. And like I said, 2 heads of escarole that have been washed and rough chopped. Make sure you wash your escarole. It looks like it's not going to fit. Trust the process. So slowly work this in. Going to do a little bit of fresh ground black pepper. Do just a little bit, a teaspoon of salt. I tasted the broth and it needed it. So I'm going to let it simmer 10 more minutes, get out my parm in a bowl, and we're going to have lunch. So our Italian wedding soup is all done. We need a little parm on it. Personally, I think every soup needs a little parm. But Italian wedding soup needs parm. Okay, first of all, do you see this? Talk about comfort in a bowl. Freaking awesome.